The topic of this video is diphthongization, which comes from diphthong because we can diphthongize, so it's to diphthongize, and the noun is diphthongization. What is diphthongization? Diphthongization is a process in which a single vowel, known as a monophthong, becomes a diphthong. In other words, it is a process in which a single sound vowel becomes a double sound vowel. Diphthongization is a process in which vowel breaking takes place by breaking a single vowel into double vowel. Technically, because diphthongization is a process of becoming a diphthong, you can imagine that it could be the collapse of a triphthong, in the sense that a triphthong could be reduced to a diphthong. So that's a theoretical possibility. In English, you have simple vowels like a, like cab, bath, and you have complex vowels like bathe or cave. As you can see here, these two vowels, this is a complex vowel which consists of two vowels. This is called a diphthong. But the diphthong is a vowel that is a sequence of two vowels, and the quality of the vowel changes throughout its production. Usually, it's a combination of a vowel and a glide, like ya or wa. For a definition of diphthong and better understanding the concept, please refer to our earlier videos with the word diphthong in the title. So we have a bunch of videos. For better context, I recommend you watch the other videos like monophthong or anything that has a thong in it. Diphthongization is moving from one to two vowels, while monophthongization is the reverse process, that is, moving from two vowels into one. Diphthongization can be either diachronic, historical sound change, or synchronic, dialectical variation. Certain phonetic environments may be conducive to the emergence of diphthongs out of monophthongs through time, diachronically, or space, synchronically. Long vowels tend to diphthongize more than short vowels. For example, the monophthongs e and o have undergone diphthongization in many varieties of English to become, for example, a and o. A better elaboration of diphthongization in English as a historical change, which means diphthongization as a diachronic process, is what is known as the Great Vowel Shift. During a series of historical changes to the vowels in the English language, which are collectively referred to as the Great Vowel Shift, GVS, the high vowels e and u underwent diphthongization and became I and ow. Examples are words like divine, second vowel being a long vowel e, divine, it became divine, so the sound e became I. Similarly, the word tune, due to the Great Vowel Shift, is now pronounced town. So the sound u, which is a long vowel, became ow. So if you remember earlier, I said that long vowels are more likely to undergo diphthongization. So here in English, in the Great Vowel Shift, the sounds e and u both are long vowels. Interestingly, there are still some varieties, dialectal varieties of English, in which certain words have survived the Great Vowel Shift. In some varieties of English, you may still hear the word town as tune. Diphthongization is typically understood as a monophthong becoming a diphthong. That's why it's called breaking. So breaking is a less technical term for the word diphthongization. Another thing may come to mind when you talk about diphthongization, and that is the word epenthesis. If you remember, we have a video about epenthesis. You can go and watch that. Epenthesis is basically a process of insertion of a vowel where it does not exist. Therefore, it can be compared to diphthongization because sometimes when you insert a vowel, you turn a monophthong into a diphthong. So you could say that in these contexts, epenthesis is the same as diphthongization. For example, in Brazilian Portuguese, the word for 10 is des, but in actual pronunciation, people say days. When you say days instead of des, it means that you're diphthongizing a into a. Again, there's different kinds of epenthesis. Epenthesis can be insertion of vowel or consonant. Even if it's insertion of vowel, it doesn't mean it's diphthongization. For example, when you say Facebook in Brazilian Portuguese, they say Facebooki. So that's an insertion of vowel, Facebooki, but there's no diphthong being created. But in the word days, it happens that epenthesis results in diphthongization. When you typically talk about diphthongization in linguistics, you don't talk about epentheses or these rare scenarios. I'm pointing out this is a theoretical possibility.